Okay guys, so for this project all you need is some matches to light the candles, the actual candles, a white and red one, and preferably a bigger one so you can actually let the wax melt inside of the container of the candle. And you're gonna want to let, once you light the candles, you're gonna want to let them sit for a while so that they can melt down and the wax can turn to liquid. And a toothpick for shaping the finger. Okay, so here's how to make a bloody finger candle.
Thank you for cooking it. It was a pleasure.
So I let this set for a while.
Bye-bye, Marky.
And now it's kind of gooey, and you can stick your finger in it.
That one and this one.
See?
Nice.
Let it harden. And you just once it dries, you put another layer.
Joey. Be careful, Joey.
And every time it dries, put another layer on. And just keep doing that.
Get some Power Rangers help me with them. You can do it.
I don't want that, Mommy. Mommy. Stick your finger in the freezer.
You just keep doing that repeatedly. You put your finger in, I had this candle lit for a while, let it melt down, and then let it cool a little. And you would just keep doing that, and a layer would add on every time. And you just keep repeating that process. Eventually, it will cover, start looking like a finger. And then you add the next layer of white. After a little bit, you'll have it start looking more like a finger, as you can see. And then you can just start dipping this, you can just start dipping this in to the candle. And right now I just relit it so it would become more liquidy again. You might have to do that. Any candle works for this, doesn't have to be this type of candle. And I will be back. I'll be making the next part of this video when it gets bigger. Okay, so after you've gotten the point to where it's maybe about here, or maybe even halfway, a good idea is to put it in the freezer for a minute or two and let it cool down and harden. And if your candle is like mine, you should relight it so that the wax is still liquidy, so you can just keep dipping it in. And I will be making this a little bigger and then be moving on to the next step. Okay guys, so now it's about the size you want it. It's about this big. It's this big about the size of a pinky. Which is a good size. You can make it bigger, but you could just make a pinky size one. Since I'm just doing that because first one. So next step is you want a white candle and have that melted down. So then you can just start dipping in that one after you blow it out and let it cool down for a few minutes. So I'm just gonna let it cool down, and then I'll show you. Okay, now that it's cooled down, you can just start to stick it in. And this you don't have to like dip, you can put a whole side in, but you want to take it out real fast. So on. Yeah, let's grab it. There we go. See? I need to let it dry. And then you just like keep dipping it. Get it out fast so it doesn't melt the wax. And then you just keep dipping and dipping, and it'll start to cover it. And I'll be back to show you when it's more covered. Here it is, covered with the white wax. And now all you gotta do is shape it a little. And you'll have a bloody finger. And I will show you the inside of it also after. Now all you have to do is take a toothpick right here, see, and just kind of shape it to make it look more like a finger. Put in the line for a fingernail, and as you'll notice, you put in, see, you just kind of shape the nail. Get off the extra debris of the wax you're taking out. And it kind of looks like a fingernail. And then where the joint is, you put some lines. And then probably there would be another joint right here if it wasn't like cut off. And if you mess up on this, it's very easy. All you have to do is dip it back and cover it with a little more wax. See that? So, just kind of design it. If you want some scars on it, sure, you can do that. So you just design the joints, and once you've finished, it looks a little like this if you've done it correctly. Kinda looks like a thumb. And then, if you want to make it look like bloody finger, like I'll show you this what it looks like. Finished product. So you have the finished product here, and now you could just, if you want to look at the inside, I could even just like, I'll cut off the tip, just like you cut off a real finger. Hold on 1 second, let me just push hands, and you could just like, do this real quick. Cut off the tip, and it's like a bloody finger inside. And the tip of the finger with the nail, just cut off. Kind of like straight down the middle, and it just looks like a bloody finger. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can contact me on YouTube, Mr. Zombie Killer 24. Just leave me a message. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, comment, and give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.